guys, and have a great Friday already. If you are watching this video, I will be on my way to Limburg, where is a huge whiskey ferry, or whiskey fair, not whiskey ferry, whiskey fair. So I'm really happy to go there. And as you maybe already see, we have a viewer in the left-hand corner, or is it the right-hand corner from you guys, I think. So anyway, I think he fall asleep. But anyway, or you can already see that we have a new bottle for today. It's from the Cask Wizard, who is a new German independent bottler. If you want to check him out, he's a really cool guy, and yeah. And he made this one. As you can see, we have an Auchentoshan. I love this name. It's a 10-year-old one, but to the facts of the whiskey we come later. But I mean, look at this great bottle. I so love that, and it's lying beautiful in your hands. So I open it, and then we'll have a look at the distillery first. Like always, we have a few facts to the distillery, which is quite interesting because there's a lot of up and down going on. Auchentoshan is a distillery in the Lowlands, as most of you will know. And it was founded in around the 1800, or it was built around 1800 by John Bullock as Dantocha Distillery or Castle. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that totally wrong. But anyway, he went bankrupt. So his son Archibald took over in 1822, but he also went bankrupt after a few years. But before that, he registered the distillery officially as Auchentoshan in 1823. So that's the official founding date. The distillery was then sold many times after and renovated in the following years. In March 1941, it was partially destroyed by an air raid in the World War II, and the reconstruction was after the Second World War, and it was back in operation on the 3rd of February in 1948. But after that, it was again sold several times after, but since 1995 it stays in Beam Century. So the whiskey itself, you already see it, is a 10-year-old one. It was distilled in January 2012 and bottled in February 2022, so this year. It comes with 53.3% of ABV and has a Recioto cask finish. Pretty sure I pronounced that wrong as well. The Recioto, I have no clue how to pronounce that. Anyway, it's a sweet wine from the Veneto region, and it's made from raisin grapes. We have no color added, and it's a non-chill filtration. And I mean, if you look at this color, how beautiful is that? It looks awesome. He still fall asleep. Hang on, there. I don't know where to point. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about this one. And let's have a smell. You have a slightly pungent alcohol note at the beginning, but that just goes away very quickly. That fades, and then we got light vanilla notes, caramel notes. We have dark red caramelized fruits. Oh, I love that. We have red fruits in general, like plums and cherries. And you also get a little bit of brown sugar. Nice. I like the nose. So, sláinte, guys. So the alcohol is very well integrated. You have an oily mouth feeling. We have no surprise to the nose. We have dark fruits again, like plums and cherries, caramel, and we also have how do you say that? Candied apple. I'm not sure if that was correct. I hope so. I hope you know what I mean. Here in Germany, we have a lot of events where you could buy that. It's like a red apple candied in something. Not sure in what. Maybe I should find that out. Anyway, it tastes like that. I would have thought that it would be too sweet for me, but luckily, in the finish you get a woody and spice note, and the whiskey needs that. Because then it's not too sweet, for me at least. So with the woody and spicy note, you have a great component for the sweet notes. Otherwise it would be too sweet for me personally. And the caramel anyway persists in the finish as well. The finish is quite medium. It could be a little bit longer for me. But anyway, I'm lucky that I find woody and spicy notes here. So for that, it makes a great whiskey. Typically for the Lowlands, it's not very edgy. It's quite harmonious. And that's good. I think I bought it for around 90 euros. For me, it's okay. So I would buy it again for the price. But I have to admit, for me, it's not a like typical summer whiskey. Because for me, it's more a heavy one, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's not a whiskey I would sip if there's 30 degrees outside or something like that. For me, it's like more if it's rainy or dark and gray, cold, fire. That are my associations with that. But anyway, that's just a personal opinion. So it's delicious. I like it. It's a great whiskey. And whenever you are in Germany, maybe you should have an eye for the Cask Wizard as the new independent bottler. And he's doing great stuff. And maybe you will check him out or not. Your choice. And for me, I just can say have a great Friday, have a great weekend, and we see us next week. Bye, guys. It's from the Cask Wizard with